cold, or flu fizzy chews. Chew, fizz. Feel better fast.
Boys?
No water needed. New Alka-Seltzer Plus Fizzy Chews.
Finally in here, man. I
Known for
appreciate you guys
sharing
hanging
what
out,
you
dude.
love. No
Got a
one
little
wants
bit
to
of
be
time.
known
Looks
for
like the
cancer,
chat's going, man.
but a
It's awesome.
treatment
Glad you guys
can be.
kinda hang out.
Keytruda is known to treat cancer.
chat about
FDA
this
approved
thing.
for 17 types of cancer, including certain early stage cancers. One of those cancers is triple-negative breast cancer. Keytruda may be used with chemotherapy
So, well,
medicines
how
as
we
treatment
looking,
before
boys?
surgery, and then
How we
continued
sticking
alone
looking?
after surgery when you have early-stage breast cancer and are at high risk of it coming back.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea,
going on,
severe
baby?
stomach pain, severe nausea or
704
vomiting,
said cancel
headache,
your
light
March
sensitivity,
plans.
eye problems, irregular heartbeat,
Yeah, dude.
extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting,
There are some,
changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, persistent or
There
severe
are
muscle
some
pain or weakness,
glaring-
muscle cramps, fever, rash, itching or
Pretty
flushing.
crazy.
There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all
I'll
medical
tell you who called
conditions, including immune system problems
man,
such as Crohn's
Carlton
disease,
Van Hoy.
ulcerative colitis, or lupus.
I'll
If
be
you've had or
completely
plan to
honest
have
with
an
you,
organ,
man, he
tissue,
called
or
it.
stem cell transplant, receive chest radiation, or have a
Eyeball
nervous
screen
system
defense
condition
is
such as myasthenia
atrocious.
gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Keytruda
sitting
is
there
an
watching it
immunotherapy
last little
and is
second,
also being studied in
look
hundreds
what
of
the
clinical
dog
trials
dragged in. What's up,
exploring
brother?
ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. Keytruda
Yeah,
from Merck.
sitting
See
there
all the
watching,
types of
all the
cancer
open
Keytruda is known
three-pointers,
for
man,
at
and obviously they're
Keytruda.com and
they're
ask
knocking
your
them down
doctor
right
if
now.
Keytruda could be right
Seems
for
like
you.
everybody
So,
shoots at a high
you like your
in
job?
Carolina,
I
but
love it. What I do is really important.
so
You give
many
eye
just
exams.
step
I
in
give
threes for
fresh
open
starts,
looks,
better
man.
vision, healthy eyes.
Are you hearing some
Everybody
talking
wants
over?
that.
That they do.
Hold on.
And they don't want to spend more money.
I'm probably gonna have to. Can y'all hear me now? Without the talking. Let me know how the sound is. I feel like I can hear myself right now. Anyway, I'm glad you guys got to hang out in the chat a little bit, man, and watch the game, talk about it. I just got in here, hurried up and changed and everything. Volume is off.
Bobby, button hook to the saucer.
What about now? Still can't hear me? Oh, it's better? Okay. Hopefully I'm not all jacked up. I'm going to turn that volume up about as much as I can without it stinking echoing in my ears, man. Yeah, I know, Fabian. That's kind of one of the still soft but better. That is definitely one of the most frustrating aspects of this whole daggum thing, man, is huh. Kind of interesting. Yeah, the defense, man. I don't know what's really happened with the defense, the high ball screen. I was sitting there watching it at work. Sorry, little scatterbrain, man. It's been a long day. And I remember, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Carlton said I'm still distant sounding. Correct me if I'm wrong, bro, but I remember when big men used to hedge at the top. And I don't know if maybe they started calling that, but I've noticed that Carolina's not doing that anymore. You'd see both Jalen's are trash. Yeah, you would see guys. You would see, on that high ball screen, once the ball carrier, for instance, went to the left of that screen man, the post guy would hedge at the top, forcing them to come out. They'd have to dribble it up high, and then that would allow the guard to come back underneath, pick him up, and then that big man could drop down low. And, I'm not seeing any hedging at the top. So the high ball screen is just absolutely shoddy. Very lazy defense. When they're coming underneath, they're stepping back, and they're getting really clean, open looks. And then on the flip side of that, when they go over the top, the ball carrier, there's no hedge from the big man, and the ball carrier is just, getting the guy on his hip. And, they're getting some really easy shots, dude. And like you guys said, man, they're shooting at an unbelievably high clip. I don't know why everybody, shoots so well against Carolina, but they shoot so stinking well against Carolina, man. Levy said we're actually ahead 24-18 on the boards, man. That's pretty crazy. I'm actually going to pull up the stats right now because I do not have them in front of me. But and then every time it seems like Carolina makes a little run, bro, they'll cut it to 4 or 5, and then you know, Bama will come down the floor and stink and bang a three or something, or the defense gets a little shoddy. And I don't know, man. I right now Alabama's shooting 45.9% from the floor, 38.9% from three. They've hit 7 of them. Carolina's only hit 2. They're shooting 36.1% from the floor and only 15.4% from three. We've had 5 more free throw attempts, knocked down 6 of 7. We're +6 on the boards. Been pretty good on the offensive glass. Um, Another big one is just the 9 turnovers, man. And EC had a couple in the very beginning of the game. And that's kind of when initially that lead ballooned out to stinking, what, 9, 10. And yeah, man, it's just, I don't know, bro. I feel like it's crazy to say this. I feel like there's something missing, you know? I agree, Carlton. I really do, man. I think you're onto something, dude. Team, the team is just they're not very good. The fundamentals are not there. Fundamentals are not there, man. It's not clean. Something missing. There's something missing. And it's weird because I don't think that it's effort. I don't think that it's like an effort thing. Just it's locking in. It's like an attention to detail type thing. It is that seems to just like be a miss, you know, especially in the last couple of games of the season, man. Fabian said, I fear we were in trouble this year when Elon University was way taller than us. We're very small, bro. Very small. And especially at the guards. And that's something, you know what? I'm a 5'7" guy, played the one. You know, and obviously, you know, at the high school level, it's not uncommon to play a 5'7", 5'8". Maybe you have a 5'9" guy playing the stinking one. So he's not that much bigger than you. But when you're a 6-foot dude, you know, in college, you got to be really dadgum good when you got 6'4", 6'5" guys playing defense against you. Because we're obviously talking about long wingspan. We're talking about the ability to be able to, you know, get in your face. Um, so and Carolina's just so small at the top. There you go. Good dish, man. Good dish. Ian Jackson had some good plays. Um, I've still been really impressed with Drake Powell's hustle. I still think he might be the best. He's probably the best defender on Carolina right now. Ah, there you go. Step out. Come on. I can, yeah, 100%. I be going downhill all the time. Oh, let's go. Got a little run out. He tried to stink and go dunk city on him, man. He tried to go dunk city on him. Levy said missing too many bunnies and threes. We have missed a ton of bunnies. But I tell you what, I did like going to that little full court press, man. That was a nice little burst and almost stole 2 possessions. Oh, what in the world, RJ? Man, it's just such a tough shot. Such a tough shot, dude. All in his face. That's a heck of a shot, man. That was a heck of a shot because Nelson was all in his stinking grill piece, bro. Yeah, that is one of the pluses, man. Nelson has been stinking held in check. He was real good. He was really good against us in the tournament, man. He killed us in the tourney. Ah, see another dude. Step in 3. Gosh, we got lucky, dude. And look, they're just playing stinking volleyball out here because we're just not stinking big enough, bro. Oh my gosh, man. Watching a daggone volleyball game. Stress eating is real, Louis. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Yeah, every time we cut it to 5, press. Every time we cut it to 5, man. All right. Back up to 7. Oh, RJ. Oh, man. Yes, sir. A little bit of body. A little bit of body down low, man. A little bit of body down low. Carlton said, Russ, remember the box out drill with the goal? The goal was to have the ball hit the floor. Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember that one. Actually, I'm trying to think, man. I mean, because that actually makes you have to box out. I think I do remember what you're talking about, Carlton. Oh, bro, there it is. Bang, bang. Back up to stinking 10, boys. You know, once again, dude. Once a stinking again. God, dude. Wing it. Come on. Hmm. 12-point game, bro. Cut it to 5, and it's back up to 12 with a steal. With the stinking teardrop, dude. 14-point game. It's a I mean, Carolina, especially lately, man. Yeah, that is true, Press. I mean, I very seldomly had to do any rebounding drills. You know, I was the guy getting back on the shot. Everybody else was crashing the boards. Yeah, just out of sorts, man. I mean, honestly, honestly, right now, I would say, especially over the course of the last 4 or 5 games, I think there's been a little bit of regression to this in the sense that Carolina just looks they look listless, man. They look like offensively there's just like no legitimate game plan because there is no post presence. There's no post presence. And so it's kind of an understood you, man. You got 3 guards at the top where you're going to come off a screen and hopefully you just have a good shooting night, and we have not had good shooting nights. And you know, Carlton said fundamentals and don't build a team without size. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was wrong. I feel like that's definitely been exposed. I said, hey, pump the brakes, calm down, we'll get this thing figured out. I mean, there's still a lot of time, and I still think that this team can be effective against teams in the Atlantic Coast Conference. But we're definitely seeing where these deficiencies are right now. We have smaller guards that are guarded by bigger guards. We do not have a low post presence. Um, and so therefore we are very what's the word I'm looking for? Very limited in what we can do offensively. And I think so. I think that I don't know if it was the Kansas game, Carlton. I can't remember if it was the Kansas game. It might have been the Kansas game, brother. It might have been the Kansas game. And I wasn't ready to bite that bullet just yet. But you know, it's starting to definitely creep in. It's starting to definitely creep in, man. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out for a little bit, chicken. Sits up. I can only pop in for a little bit, but man, this team's disappointing. I would say that, you know, it's probably kind of what maybe we should have expected. I just kind of was hoping that HD had a rhyme for the reason. Marcus said we don't stop over helping. I will take made twos over made threes. Yeah, a lot of step in threes, man. Wide open threes too. Rob said we need to go in the middle more. Lovey said winning in the ACC is not saying much. Yeah, well, obviously, I mean, when it comes time to playing tournament teams, it you know, it doesn't matter much. Matthew said, got to figure out who the true 4 and 5 is. I don't know that we have one, man. I don't know that we have one. I heard an interesting, I can't remember who was talking about it, you know, talking about J Wash moving to the 4 and having Vin Allen play the 5. But and then you got to find a spot for Drake, you know, to play. Travis said, I say we, you say suck. Hubert has to go. We're going to lose to Alabama 3 years in a row. Unacceptable. It is unacceptable for North Carolina to lose to Alabama in basketball. But like we were talking about, man, the times are changing, bro. And Alabama's, you know, buying recruits from us. They got the kid from Rutgers, and I mean, we just, gosh, RJ, another turnover, bro. Step in. And look, they out hustled us to the ball. Got fortunate on the stinking needed RJ. Need it. And RJ's just not, he's not been the same, man. He just has not been the same. %, Brock. That is exactly what we're missing, bro. We are missing a legitimate big, man. Fabian said maybe we need a more press full court. Yeah. I agree. I mean, that's how you generate, that's how to utilize your guards, man. Big play. Ian's had some good buckets, man. Ian's played well offensively. I mean, that is what you got to do. If you're a smaller team, man, you have got to generate turnovers and easy buckets. And so I would agree. You got a whole bunch of guards. You got too many guards. And so therefore, ipso facto, you need to utilize those guys in the full court press. Mark Sears, he's got his 3rd foul. That's kind of big. But you got to utilize those guys. Got to utilize those guys in the press, man. Speed up these guards. Hopefully, you can generate some turnovers where they're not able to attack you down low in the paint. That is really the only thing that I can think of right now, man. That could possibly help Carolina right now with the size deficiency that we have. Gosh, bro, step in 3, bang bang, wide open. Everybody's collapsed down low in the paint. 15-point stinking game. Big man move. Thinking Drake with the big man move, bro. Went right at Nelson. He'll be a really good daggone basketball player, man. Yeah, and then he dunks on everybody. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, my goodness, man. Yeah. Foot to ass in progress, says Carlton. It is rough, boys. It's stinking rough, man. It's stinking rough, dude. And guess what? Right in our stinking house, dude. Right in our stinking house, man. Matthew said, I don't know, understand how Carolina has less money for basketball than Alabama. Alabama has a crap ton of money because they're in the SEC, and their football team. You know, Tar Heel Nation's got to understand, you know, sooner rather than later, dude. If the football team is not great, it will directly impact the basketball team, because the football team generates the money, man. The football team generates the money, dude. Carolina football generated a millions of more dollars than the basketball team did last year. And when they finally understand that and they invest in football so that we can build that up, it will directly correlate to basketball and the ability to get some of these guys out of the portal. That's why we missed on so many guys, because we just didn't have the cheddar. Didn't have the cheddar, but Alabama had the cheddar. Well, Alabama had the cheddar because they got a great football program. It's the moneymaker, and they're in the SEC. We got to get out of the ACC, man, sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later. Stevenson killing us now. Too many turnovers. No team play at all. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing, Lovey. Tony said 4 guys in a lane on that kick out 3. Everybody crashed, bro. Just watching, hanging out. I think I saw somebody actually log into the chat for a second. Fabian said pretty soon we will be unranked. We are playing like an unranked basketball team right now. I do not see a top 25 team. I don't. And I haven't seen a top 25 team since the Dayton game. To be completely honest with you guys. I haven't seen a top 25 team since the Dayton game, man. And it's not just the L's. It's kind of like the way that we've been losing. I mean, we're getting ran right now, man. I don't mean to be too pessimistic, boys, but eventually you got to stick and call a spade, man. Like Preston said, Bama is going to get at least $50 million every single year more than UNC. Listen, man, tell your stinking Carolina friends, all right, all the people that don't understand how this thing works in 2024, you better start investing in football, or that this beautiful thing that we call Carolina basketball is going to be it will be no more, man. It will be no more, my friend. And like Carlton said, do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. 57-42 bad guys. As Carolina tries to find out how in the world to be competitive against some of these good teams. And Alabama is a good team. I think Carolina came into this game, though, 1.5 point favorites, man. Matt said, would you want to be in a conference without State or Duke, or would you want one or both to move with UNC? I really don't care if they come with us or not, because we can always schedule them in the non-conference. Oh, good block. Good block, Vin. Yeah, so I'm not even worried, because I mean, we would definitely schedule both of those teams in the non-con. So to me, that's not a very big deal. It's not a big deal, you know. Louisville plays Kentucky every year in football. What are some other teams that do that, man? It's just like the last game of the year. Carolina can still play NC State every year in football. They can schedule NC State and Duke in basketball. So, I mean, you got 35 games in basketball. I'm sure you can fit in NC State and Duke in the non-conference schedule. And it would make sense because at least Duke is a decent program. Well, State will, yeah, they will definitely, and I think the North Carolina legislature won't let us leave without them anyway, because they know that it would create such what's the word I'm looking for? There'd be oh yeah, good pick. Good pick. Come on, baby. I need it. Oh, good dunk. Let's go, Vin. Let's go, Vin. Come on, Heels. Keep battling, baby. Keep stinking fighting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A little Brick City. Little hangman action. Oh, good take. Drake. Under 10, man. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. This guy's out here stinking camping. You bum. Guy's camping under the stinking rim, dude. John said we should just move to the SEC. That's what we're going to have to do. That is what we are going to have to do, man. Got to get out of the Atlantic Coast Conference, man. It's killing us financially, bro. We just can't compete financially with these guys. I'm gonna have Seth come off the bench. Worst that can happen, we lose a well. Yeah, I mean obviously it's the SEC and the Big Ten wouldn't mind having North Carolina. What's up, Drew? Oh my gosh, bro. Back to 13, dude. Back to stinking 13. Ugh. We're missing way too many bunnies, guys. Dunk City, back up to 15. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, Carolina, we keep cutting into it, dude, and there's just this lapse. I mean, think about it. It was a 5-point game not too long ago. Five-point game not too long ago, bro. They already pushed it back out to 15. I mean, I got Drizzy in the house. Check him out, dude, with the throwback stinking Carolina blue North Carolina jersey. I like it. Guy still looks like a baby. Good to see Drake in the house, man. Good to see my guy Drake in the house. Hopefully it's in the works, Gone. Hopefully it is in the works. But I agree. Donate a ton of money, man. It's a tax write-off. Why not? Like we said, it doesn't matter who we start right now. We don't play defense and cannot hit shots. Rest said we're stuck in the ACC for now, although there's rumblings 10 ACC schools could dissolve the conference and start a new 10-team conference with private equity money. Cody said Drake is in the bill. There we go, a little full court press. Little full court press. Good defense. All right, let's get back in man. Here we go. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Got a D up. Got a D up, boys. Here comes the high ball screen. See how to defend it. Look, on his hip. Oof. Too easy, man. That's still a good shot, bro. That's a clean look. That is a clean look. All right, swing it. We got to have the... Come on, baby. Another big possession. Ah, that's a tough shot, man. Tough shot. I think so, Drew. Am I behind you guys? It says that I'm live right now. I'm running it on my computer. I got 12:13 on the clock, 63:50. Gary said no 3-point shooting and not getting any bigs in the offseason hurt the Heels badly. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely haven't been able to. Haven't been a really good 3-point shooting team this year either, man. And I think a lot of that's obviously predicated on the fact that RJ has not been. He's been different. Gosh, bro. Oh my goodness. I mean, it is. It really is crazy seeing white and Carolina blue, man, get dominated. And I feel like that's kind of what we're witnessing. Get it done, Carlton. Get it done, brother. Need it. Nope. 15-point game, man. Alabama. Oof. Look, another stinking board, dude, and a foul. Got to find a body. Got to find a body, man. Ryan said, this ish is so disappointing, brother. I had faith. I did too, man. I did too. I'm not going to lie. I thought we'd get it figured out. I thought we would get it figured out. Thought we'd get it figured out, man. The only good thing about this is that I sold my ticket. Hey, good for you, Pete. Good for you, brother. Rob said we're just careless right now. That's what I was saying, man. I think a lot of this, I really do think that a lot of this is it's a lack of focus. And you know, when you look at when you look at the fact that, you know, we're not boxing out, we're not shooting the three well, we're not defending the high ball screen. I mean, it's not like we have totally different personnel. We're missing Armando Bacot, which is big. But like little things like boxing out. Doesn't matter how big you are, man. Find a body and box out. We say this every week. It's just a team that's not locked in, man. They're not mentally locked in. RJ is 5 for 17, 1 for 7 from 3 with 14 points, bro. I mean, you know, that in and of itself kind of shows you where Carolina's at. They're shooting 12% from 3, 2 for 17. Now Ian Jackson 6 for 10. He's got 13 points, second leading scorer. He's got 1 point less than RJ, but he's taking stinking 7 less shots. Lack of focus. I mean, it really is. It really is, man. It really is. Because I don't think we're missing a big for sure, but I don't think that like this is completely a talent issue. I don't. I think you got good enough guards. I think that you should be getting more from, you know, Jalen Washington. You should be. I thought he played better last year in his limited time than he has this year. You know, and I think that's one of the bigger disappointing things is that we're not getting any low post production, and that's going to be what the problem is for the rest of the year. There's no other way to sugarcoat it, man. I mean, it's there. There's no big guy walking through the door. Armando Bacot's gone, and I just don't see Jalen Washington all of a sudden turning a corner, bro. We just don't have a guy that can go back to the basket. Rob with the $5, man. I appreciate you, brother. So Russ, this is on Hubert Davis and the team tonight. Let me get you up here on the on that beautiful throne, my friend. I definitely believe that it's gonna start really coming back to Coach Davis. And I know a lot of guys have been saying it, and I've been like, no, you know, he's done some great things. Obviously, he does have a national title game appearance, but I mean, we're coming up on, you know, this would be 3 years removed. So, I mean, you got to find some answers, Coach. You got to find some answers. Now, it stinks because we've played such a ridiculous schedule, man. I mean, I don't know if there's another team in the country that's played three or four. Is it three or four? Three or four top 10 teams. So the schedule's been unbelievable. Schedule's been, I think, three. Yeah, three. Because we haven't really beaten anybody. Levy said they'll bring Miller in if the move from HD in the next couple of years. You think Wes? Ryan said it's the size and chemistry issue. Can't make up for lack of size if we aren't in sync on D and fluid on offense. 17-point game at the house, man. Right there in the Dean E. Smith Center, bro. Mm. 16-footer, man. That's a long two. He cut it to 15, though. 100% press. 100%, man. If we could knock down shots, maybe we're singing a little bit different tune. But we just haven't been a good enough shooting team to make up, for those deficiencies. Go Ian. That's a tough two, man. Get in there. Of course it's stinking rattled out. Wide open. Gosh, bro. Gosh, bro. Oh, man. How we down 15 to 20 every game early on midway? Need it, Seth. Nope. They hit theirs. They hit their open looks. We can hit our open looks, man. Kicked ours in our house. Needed RJ. Oh my gosh, bro. Not even close. 18-point game. Getting our what handed to us. Ooh. And like I said, man, I really don't know what the answer is. You're not making buckets to where you can consistently trap full court. I mean, the offense is his girl not being around. I mean, it is kind of. I thought it was weird that he was coming back and she was leaving. I thought that was a little interesting. It is unacceptable at home, Lewis. 17-point game. At least he knocked down that first one. Most broke that easily. A little alley action. That was a terrible oop. Come on, Drake. Be smart with the ball, kid. All right. Swing it. Let's go. 15-point game again. All right, man. We got to D up, guys. Got to D up, man. Another open stinking three. Let's go. We'll take it. We'll stinking take it. Hey, Ryan with the stinking 1999, man, said drinks on me to ease this pain. Hey, my boy, man. I appreciate you, brother. That is awfully kind of you, my friend. It's been a long day. I come home to hang out with my boys, watch the Heels at the house, and we're getting stinking ran. Hey, Ryan, I appreciate you, brother. I really do, man. Let me get you up here on the throne, bro. Oh, boys. And it's always sad. It's It is. It's sad. It's sad because we always, you know, the oh, good move. Oh man, what a take. What a stinking take, man. Back to 15. Got a stinking play. Gosh, man. Everybody is just listless, man. Listless. Uh, uh. Ian with the little stinking dribble and the step back. Too easy. Too easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, get up. You all right, EC? I like the battle, baby. You all right? Let's go, kid. Let's go, kid. I like the fight. Hey, cool on Nelson, too, man, for checking and making sure he's good. Way to stay classy, San Diego. Lovey said Ian has to play. He does. I mean, he really does, man. You know, with RJ struggling right now, it is very possible that he is our best scorer. Very possible that he's our best scorer, man. Pete said, in a way, this all started with the Kansas loss in 22. Yeah. I mean, that is kind of been it's been a different program since then. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Grant said they're too big, too athletic, too everything. It seems like we're overmatched. It does. Fabian said it's like staring at a car accident. Goodness. EC. Oh, excuse me, boys. EC has been he struggled. He struggled for a while now, dude. Oh my gosh. And my buddy Nathan from the Hill Brothers said, it's funny. You know, you get to the point where all you can do is kind of laugh. You got to kind of like make light of these things. You know how like it's football season and the common Carolina, you know, joke is, well, at least it's almost basketball season. When he just sent me a text message and said, well, at least baseball's just around the corner. That's stinking ridiculous, bro. At least we got baseball around the corner. Good night. What is the world coming to? Oh my goodness, man. EC, yeah, he sees he's had a rough 3 or 4 games, man. Rough 3 or 4 games. Kind of hope that coming home and getting a little breather, dude, would kind of fix that. But like we said, zero presence down low. Chapel Thrill Tar Heels. We freaking stink, man. Yeah, not the best I've seen him play. Well, that's what I'm saying, Brock. Is I mean, there's you know there is talent there. There's talent there, man. You know, I don't think any of us are disputing that. It's just um, it's utilizing said talent. You know, with these boys locking in. They gotta lock in, man. They gotta stink and lock in, dude. Nick said rely too much on big shoot crappy behind the 3 point line, get whooped. You shoot when you're not shooting threes, man. You are gonna get whooped, dude. Lovey said we always have women's sports. Goodness, dude. This Moo U fans are gonna love UNC month. Man, they've been giving me all kinds of crap. Now I will say that I brought a lot of that smoke onto myself, man, but I've been enjoying it. But it's starting to get old. Starting to get old. Beat it, Nick. We will still beat NC State. This is an IO situation get straightened out. Carolina's gonna struggle to recruit. Yep. 100%. 100% Jackson. 100%, bro. Matthew said the ACC sucks except Duke, Pitt, and Clemson. Yikes. With this L in the way we are trending, says Ryan, I wouldn't be surprised if we missed the tourney. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm very interested to see if, because these are some good teams, man. And maybe what we're seeing, oh, big boy, stinking move. Oh, don't clap like that, bro. Show him clapping like that. Is that Ty Claude? Is that Ty Claude, man? I'm still interested to see how we can compete in the ACC. I still think the ACC is up for grabs, but I think that what we have seen is that you know, outside the Atlantic Coast Conference, that's a different daggum story. Heard about our coaching search. What I'm hearing right now, man, is it's kind of like between Tulane's coach, and the Iowa State coach, Matt Campbell. Sorry, guys, it's been a really long day, man. But that's what I've heard, and obviously they're waiting. I'm thinking that they're just waiting until after the conference championship games before they announce one of them. So that's kind of what I've heard right now, bro. Let me get an over to back, man. Dude, climbing over EC's back. Cut it to 12. Let's go. Oh, big time, big time. Nope, I knew it off his hand, bro. I know it wasn't clean. I knew it wasn't clean, dude. Grant Fresh said a football school that gets better players than we do because they got that stinking bread, baby. Run out. Come on, EC. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cut it to 10. Cut it to stinking 10 again. Jumping a little bit in here. A full court press action. There goes the oop. Oh, man. Nasty. At this point, I'd rather miss the tourney and come back with a new staff next year. I mean, good night. Good night, Mac. That'd be bad, bro. That'd be real bad. Stop the ball. My gosh, bro. Every time we cut it, man, there is a lapse in focus. Rob with the $5 said, Russ, we might as well give Alabama the keys to the house, man. Goodness. Here's the keys to the house, man. My Lincoln's parked in the garage. She's yours. Lovey said your video was lit, dude. All the Pack fans responded. Man, they've been coming at me hard, dude. They've been coming at me on Instagram too, man. Coming at me hard on Instagram. It was like so crazy because like I got tired of responding to them. There was just so many. SS said if we're still playing like this in January, then I'll be like, oh, shoot. Lovey said, Jackson, play them. Yeah, Preston. Luckily, the Atlantic Coast Conference, I think, is still up for grabs, man. Still up for grabs. But what does that mean come big tourney time? All right, 13-point ball game, man. Let's go. Yeah, I know, Press. I know. Yeah, I know, man. It just the dog comes at me a little bit, and then you know, I don't think I think that they're really not. Obviously, they're not used to a Tar Heel, coming back at them. But there's some weirdos, man. There's some daggone weirdos. Say some weird comments. Oh yeah, it's a clear foul, bro. A lot of body. 77-64. Bama with exactly 6 minutes to play. Yeah, I got some weirdos. I kind of like one of the dudes tried to like bring my I don't know, it's kind of weird because then all of a sudden like the state fans started kind of like looking into my stuff. I guess, and somehow they were able to find out who my wife was, and then one of those weirdos was telling all his boys to, you know, hey, go check his wife out. It's like there's some things that you want to say that you can't say, especially with what I do. And it's like, man, you guys are some scumbags, dude. There's just there's some weirdos on the internet. Let me say, Keats is a winner? Question mark. LOL. 13-point game, man. Here comes the trap. Oh yeah, good spot. Good spot. Come on. Ah, that's all right. Just got it over the timeline. Oh, Coach Keats was literally almost unemployed until that run. I'm glad they kept him. I'm glad they kept him. Gave him just enough juice, man, to stink and stay for a couple more years. Oh, Rob, man, with another $5, brother. I appreciate you. We're 0-2 versus the state of Alabama in basketball. Don't remind me, bro. Oh, another stinking shot that should have went down. Don't remind me, Rob. I appreciate you for the $5, brother. Come on, run out. Ooh, go get the basketball. Well, Hubert Davis has been to the national championship game, Nick. Now, Kevin Keats had his little run last year, and he made it to the Final Four. What's up, Drew? They really are, Ryan. You can never tell them that. You can never tell them that. Ooh, getting a little physical in there. Getting a little physical in there. Yeah, that's what he is, Levy. I mean, like I said, man, if state fans are excited about Kevin Keats, bro, hey, what is that to us? Yeah, I mean, NC State is as far as like the basketball program is concerned, we've literally beaten NC State more than any other program in the country. So like that's Win City. That's Win City, man. Not worried about those guys at all. Been a long time, Drew. It has been a long time, man. It's good to see you, brother. It is. It's good to see you, man. And he beat K in his last two. That's very true, Pete. Very true. Sent him out. Sent him out. Couldn't make a movie scripted better than that. You watching Grand Fresh said, I'm watching American Pickers. Oh my goodness. I appreciate you stopping by for a little bit, brother. I sure do wish the outcome of this game looked a little bit more brighter, man. But it's good to see you, bro. I appreciate you hanging out for a little bit. There's a little turnover. Turnover action. What are we going to do with it, man? This is a 100% Levy. It's exactly what we were talking about with Mac and the football team. It was Mac's roster. It was Mac's coaching staff. This is Hubert Davis's roster, like through and through. Good trap. Another turnover. Let's go. Push it. Under 4. And 1. Nobody? Are you kidding me? That's a rough no call, man. I agree it wasn't the best shot, but goodness. Oh, that's this way. 82-69, man. 3:30 to play. 82-69, 3:30 to play. Barry Bond season says the heels suck. Well, thank you, Barry. How to do the offense, passing the ball on offense, everyone touching the ball and making the defense work. A lot of dribbling, man. Whole bunch of dribbling press. A lot of one-on-one. Jeremy Simmons, Jay Wash should be a good 4 for us, but him playing the 5 is comical. LOL. He looks so out of place. He's definitely not. Jeremy's definitely not stinking holding it down at the 5, man. Like I said, I heard somebody say something about, Lubin playing the 5 that way that Jay Wash could kind of stretch out at the 4, but he ain't even been shooting the ball very well, man. He's not even been shooting the ball very well. I want to say he's like 0 for 2 from 3 right now. I think his confidence, like for real, like real talk, guys, I think Jay Wash's confidence is absolutely shot, dude. I think his confidence is 100% shot. He's got 3 points, 1 for 5 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3 with 5 boards. I don't know how many minutes he's played, but RJ Davis, 7 for 22, 1 for 9 from 3, 18 points. I mean, we're talking about really bad shooting percentages, man. And if RJ's shooting like that, dude, those are Iverson numbers without, like, absolutely lighting it up. Is this UNC or Fayetteville State? Go Broncos. Kev said, I'm disgusted, man. We've had a lot to be disgusted about, haven't we, brother? Had a lot to be disgusted about, man. Chronicle said Jay Wash needs the bench for a few games. Nick said his stuff. Andrew Belk said, who did Jay Will piss off to get sent to call the Carolina game instead of the Butte game? Yeah. I hear you, Drew. You can cash the check when UNC plays Georgia Tech Saturday if you're right. Hey, Press said my confidence is shot too, man. Yeah, there's, like, honestly, bro, there's not much to be really hopeful for, man. Honestly, they haven't really given us much hope, man. RJ is still shooting just terrible. We got no big man. The defense has been abysmal. Once again, a team scores 80 plus points against us. We're giving up right now 80 a game. Jay Will and Jay Billis are probably the 2 most natural people to call a UNC game. Yeah. Preston said, absolutely, we don't want Duke to beat Auburn. Of course not. Rob, what another $2, man. I appreciate you, brother. Said no heart on this team. It's sad. Just listless, man. Listless. And I think the guys were talking about it, man. I think it comes down to coaching. And I'm a little disappointed, man, because I feel like last year Hubert Davis at one point really got the team to turn up on defense, and that kind of turned the course of their season because they became a pretty daggum good defensive team. See, RJ's just off, man. That's a shot that he hits last year. I don't know what's going on with him, but oh my gosh, man. Jeremy said, how can we get better? Honestly, I really can't see it. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe over Christmas break, you know, that's a big three. Needed that one. Too little, too late. I really don't know, Jeremy, to be honest with you, brother. I really don't know, man. I mean, the only thing I can think of is like we got to be able to shoot the basketball better. Right now, we're at like what 15% from three, bro. Small team that can't shoot. That's a recipe for absolute stinking disaster, man. And of course, they bang another one right on the other end, dude. 89 points. 89 points on our floor, bro. And I think you can go ahead and kiss that number beside our name. Oh my gosh. I mean, see right here. That is the perfect play to show the lack of focus. Just the lack of focus, man. 15-point game, buck 42. The only thing you can do, HD, is start trapping right here, man. Only thing you can really do is start trapping right here, man. Lovey said absolutely embarrassing. Kev said RJ Davis can't shoot. Jalen Washington is the worst player on the team. Trimble, he can't shoot. Red flags are up even more so for the b-ball team than the football team. That's a mighty strong statement, man. But I don't know if I can combat it right now. Like I said, our NIL only spent this year was trash. Ryan said RJ is the difference. Bro, when he's not shooting well, we don't have a chance, and he's not shooting well. Gary said, I've been waiting on Hills basketball, and now it seems dismal. It may be a very long season, my friend. And I tell you what, this is what I will say. Hey, happy birthday, Drew. Happy birthday, brother. Happy belated birthday, man. This is what I will say. If Hubert Davis in 4 years misses the tournament twice at Carolina, that might be grounds for dismissal. Does anybody agree? At Carolina in 4 years, if you miss the tournament twice, is that grounds for dismissal? Because I think there's a little bit of a what we're seeing right now, bro. I'm not seeing a tournament team, bro. I'm not. Like said, I'm gonna start following girls basketball more. Feels like the Cole Anthony year. You know what? That is an interesting statement, Dub. It really is, because as soon as I read that, I was like, you know what? This does feel like the Cole Anthony year, bro. Where you had Cole and just like, but at the same, you had one of the best players, but you didn't really have any hope that you were going to be able to beat any daggum good basketball teams. Time out. Time out. Jump ball possession to Alabama. Rob with another $2, man. I appreciate you, brother. It's 100% Russ. I agree. Doesn't look like a tournament team, man. Tar Heel Fanatic says stop recruiting little guards. Well, I mean, at the point, that's okay. But when your two guard is arguably smaller than your stinking point guard, I would agree, man. It's a very small backcourt. Need it. Bang, bang. $1.30 to play. 12-point game with a good trap. Oh, he threw a Hail Mary. He got it. McChronicle said HD's contract's up next year, and 2 tourneys missed in 4 years should get you sacked at UNC, period. I agree, bro. I agree. I stinking agree, man. You can't miss the tourney every other season at Carolina. You can't do it. Matt said UNC will make the tournament. Talent alone will allow y'all to beat the bad teams to avoid bad losses. We'll see, man. We'll see. I got to see it, Matt. I got to see it, bro. Got to see it, baby. Hey, Grand Fresh, I appreciate you subscribing, bro. Appreciate you, brother. Ten-point game. 35 seconds to play. Yeah, but lack of quad one win will kill UNC. Yep. Ninja Warrior Bros still got confidence. I like it. I like it. Oh, bang, of course. He banged a 3 at the stinking buzzer. Oh, my goodness, man. And then we missed the dunk on the other end. Let him have it. Oh, bro, don't dunk it, bro. Don't do that. Hey, good foul. Good stinking foul, RJ. Don't let him have that, bro. Lovey said, we were stinking dominated beginning to end. Yep. 100%, man. Davis is not getting fired. He has 1 seed in a championship appearance. I mean, I agree, bro, but like that championship appearance was in the first year. That was in the first year. Now, does he get fired by missing attorney 2 times? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I appreciate your press. Appreciate you hanging out. But should he? I mean, you know, that first year, bro, you got to remember that's still Roy's guys, and he had a good run. That daggum team wasn't phenomenal per se. Throughout the year. 94 to 79. And the Tar Heels go to 4-4. That's bad, man. That is that's really stinking bad, boys. And like I said, about the only thing that you can really chalk up to this thing is, you know, Carolina is now lost to 3 top 10 teams, man. So they've played some really, really good talent. At this point, they are obviously not even close. Not even stinking close. Appreciate you stopping by, Drew, to being national title contenders. Not even stinking close. You would even have to look at that and say, are we going to make the daggone tournament? You know, that's rough, dude. That's stinking rough, man. Even to Alabama. It's at the house. Lovey said, when's the last time we were 4-4 after 8? I don't know, man. Was it the 2002, 2003 season? Or did we even have four wins at that point? Rob with the $2, man, said we got ran out of our house. 100%. That's embarrassing. 94 to 79, man. 94 to 79. And don't got no firepower, says Kev. These daggone team stats real quick. Alabama shot 49.3% from the floor. Carolina 41. Alabama shot 36.4% from 3, 12 for 33. Carolina shot 17.9, 5 for 28. Carolina only shot 62.5% from the free throw line. They were +2 on the glass. They did have 15 offensive rebounds, 13 total turnovers. Excuse me. Yeah, it's dominated. You know, and I think what's really crazy is there's really nothing else you can point to except that Carolina did not look like they had the juice, bro. You know, when you look at that team, they just don't look like they have the firepower. No matter what happens. No matter what happens, man. And I really do. I wonder, you know, how do you combat this issue? Carolina's 4-4 through 8 games. I don't think any of us saw that. I I don't know. It might have something to do with the fact they're from North Carolina and all these back here, Barry. Um, we'll stink and see, man. We'll stink and see. Lovey said, I hate taking a full week off, especially after getting your ass kicked like that, dude. David Hunt said it's going to be worse next year. Gosh, man, I sure hope not. I like Ninja's, I like my guys' positivity, though, man. I appreciate you, Ninja. Hey, Jeremy, I appreciate you, man, for this. I appreciate you for the $10, bro. I appreciate you, big dog. That means a lot, man. That means a stinking lot, dude. What a way, man. What a way for Carolina to come out of Maui, get dominated at the house, man. 94-79 to Alabama. We got to wait a stinking week. A whole week. Who do we got? LaSalle next at the house. I want to say we got LaSalle on the 14th. No, Georgia Tech on the 7th. I'm tripping, man. I don't know why I was thinking it was the 7th. My bad, guys. Andrew said it's not good, but look at our losses to number 1, number 4, number 10. And Michigan State, which is number 26 in the country right now. Think we'll be okay overall. We have got to stink in. First of all, we cannot start out 0-1. Yeah, Georgia Tech. Yeah, Georgia Tech Saturday. That's my bad, guys. We cannot start out 0-1 in the ACC and be. I mean, imagine us going below 500, bro. That would be absolutely stinking terrible, dude. Kev said at no point in the season will we be making the tournament. Wake me up when Hubert's gone. I can't stand being horrible at football and basketball. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Silver said Cadeau, RJ, Ian, J. Wash, and Lubin would be your 5. Interesting. I mean, you know, what do you got to lose? Levy said another slow start tonight, even with the lineup change. Cancel your March plan, said 704. New season starts Saturday. It's got to. It's got to. ACC play, right? ACC play. Levy said he wants to see Lubin and Powell. And once again, man, that's such a small lineup, though, bro. We're talking about 6 foot, 6'3" with Seth at the 3. And then you got Drake at 6'6" playing the 4. And obviously he's a stretch. But I think one of the things that's killing us right now, guys. What's up, DJ Ray Ray? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. He said the NIT, man. The Heels will be seeing you in March. Gosh. You know, there's just no big body down low, man. And once they get past the guards, it's easy money. And so now you got these guys packing it down, and we're getting wide open three shots. And you know, teams are thinking they're knocking too many down against us, man. They're knocking too many down against us. The high ball screen defense is atrocious. That's something they got to work on, you know, in the next couple of days. Like I said, if anybody can correct me, man, I remember when the big man used to hedge on that screen and push the point guard out until the guard could come underneath, and then he could pick him up and they could switch. And that's how you kind of defeated that pick and roll or that high ball screen. And Carolina's not doing that, man. Carolina's not. They're just not defending that at all very well right now, and it's extremely frustrating, man. Levy said we're looking for fouls in the lane instead of really trying to score. Yeah, bro. Super disappointing loss, Tar Heel Nation, man. There's no other way to put it, dude. Carolina goes to 4-4. They get ran out of their own stinking building. Now, jerseys looked good. I mean, the jerseys were super clean, you know, but once again, man, it just didn't look like Carolina had the stinking juice, man. So, hey, do me a favor, man. I'm gonna get off of here. It has been an extremely long day for your boy, and that hour and 15 minutes right there that I came home to stink and watch this, I think it just sucked the rest of the energy out of me, dude. I'm stinking done, man. I'm stinking done. So I'll put the reaction video together, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button on your way out, baby, for me. And hopefully Saturday, dude. I'll tell you what. Saturday, Georgia Tech should be an extremely uh an extreme drop in competition. So we better daggum, be able to beat the Yellow Jackets and get that daggum thing done, man. Jeremy said if we get some real inside touches, I'm sure it would help. Shooting and dribble drive works for AAU and the pro level, but not for big time college game. Very, very interesting statement, bro. Very interesting statement. Andrew Belk said, get some rest, bro. Yes, sir. Will do, man. Wake up to a puke loss. Let's go, Auburn Tigers. Let's go, stinking Auburn Tigers. So, hey, listen, Saturday, your boy will have a little bit more juice because guess what? I don't work that day. So, we'll have a little bit more juice. We'll have a good time, man. We're going to watch Carolina open up ACC play against the Yellow Jackets. Make sure that you check out the reaction video. I may or may not get that thing done tonight, man. So don't even wait up for it. Check it out in the morning when you get up, dude. And I hope everybody has a good night, man. Obviously, everything will be better if Puke loses, dude. So love you, Tar Heel Nation. Appreciate you guys hanging out, man. We'll see you on Saturday. And I promise you, I will bring the stinking juice for the start of ACC play. So 94-79, bad guys. And